We talked a lot about the balancing between the soul and nafs and nourishing the heart. Um, and in terms of nourishing the heart, what are the other ways beside doing our 5 times prayer and doing our zikr? And with the remembrance of Allah and remembrance of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what are the other ways that we can do that? I feel like it's during Ramadan, I feel like it's really great because there's that momentum, right? And you do all of this, and you get into a habit of doing things. And despite the fact that I do my prayers and zikr during the other months, it feels like a chore sometimes, and it doesn't nourish my heart for some reason, which I can't say why.
The biggest thing, and I think we've talked about this in the past, you and I, if I recall correctly, but for all of us, I think is relevant and important, is good company. Good company, finding good company that nourishes you is so good for the heart. It's so good for the heart. The lone wolf phenomenon is not a healthy phenomenon. Very few people can do that, if even they can actually do it. We're not made to be lone wolves. We're not made to be solo, right? We're made by Allah Ta'ala to live in tribes and nations, to be of tribes and nations, to be in groups and families and collectives. This is how we thrive. Allah Ta'ala, in His wisdom and His mercy, distributes virtues, provisions, and gifts to people. And then He gathers these people to help one another. This is the fitrah. This is the natural order. No one can do it all by themselves. And in this time, especially of tremendous loneliness and fragmentation and alienation from other people and even from ourselves, that one of the greatest medicines becomes connection to ourselves, which is really a part of the inner work that we're trying to support people with, and good company. Having good company. It can be a salve for so many diseases of the heart and maybe of the body as well. Right? Finding good company, and it's worth fighting for that. It's worth changing things in your life to accommodate that. Really is. Wallahi. Suhbah is everything. As the Arabs say, they have these little cheeky one-liners. Sahib, sahib. Sahib, sahib, like your sahib, your companion, like sahaba, right? Suhbah. Your sahib, yashabuka, sahib, he pulls you towards him. Like, so there's whoever you're with pulls you towards them. Sahib, sahib. Or manjalis, janis. Whoever you sit with, jalasa means to sit. Manjalis, whoever you sit with, janis. You become like a genus, a similar genus of them, similar kind of species and genus, right? Similar kind as them. Manjalis, janis. So you find good people and you become good people. These da hikmas, right? Like these intuitive kind of things that it feels funny just to say it, like, but we have to say it again. Yeah, you eat, like, don't eat processed foods. Like, drink clean water, sleep before midnight. Now I have to tell people sleep before Fajr. Move your bodies, right? So on and so forth. We have to remind each other of these things.